Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager PC Career Mode. We are with Velan Racing. We have done 5 races in Season 12 and we have won all 5 of them. So we are in great form at the moment. Surikov is leading the championship. He's at 118 points. Bjorn is second and 80 points. And we are comfortably ahead, more than 100 points clear of Steinman Motorsport. So now we are going to Cape Town. It looks like it's going to rain. This is a track where we have not done well traditionally, but so far we have managed to deal with all the different tracks, including tracks where we tend to struggle. Our parts are not the best. I think it's a combination of a good driver with a very smooth car. Like our car is 5 stars on smoothness, plus our drivers are 20 on smoothness, so we have the maximum smoothness, and as a result what tends to happen is we can stay on the tires longer, the softer faster tires, and in some occasions we go on the faster tire where everybody else is going on the harder tire. I think that is making the biggest difference here. So with that being said, let's get started. For South Africa we only have 10 days, so I don't think we have time to build any parts for South Africa. What we'll do instead is focus on the next event, which is in Guildford in 31 days. We'll try and improve our suspension. So let's begin. Velan looking well ahead in practice. Surikov wins qualifying battle. Yeah, we've had 1 and 2 for the last 2 races. Okay, home race win. Thanks for the support. It was awesome to win my home race. What a buzz. His morale is up. He's already up to 100. Walked away with the top prize. Incident packed race. Finished second. Yeah, we had a comfortable win. Surikov won it quite easily. Let's see what the interview is about. Bjorn finished second, just behind his teammate. Who drove better, do you think? They both did well. Yeah, we don't want to hurt their morale. Pit crew, no mistakes. Okay, we actually broke our record. Okay, that's good, that's good. Anybody particularly tired? This guy is down to 57, so he may need a break. I think this guy is just burnt out. I don't think he's going to get better. We may need to get rid of him. I think burnt out probably means that he's too old. So hopefully we can find somebody decent. This guy seems a bit okay. I guess we can hire him. Okay, so 70, 75, so everybody 70. He's fixing guys. Even though they're doing nothing, they're getting tired. Okay, so we'll swap them for this guy. And we'll put this guy here. Because we are not repairing stuff during the race. So I don't know why they're getting tired. So everybody else is 70 or above. So yeah, we'll leave things as they are for now. Let's go back here. Rear wing is built. Okay, we built 2 of those. Okay, so the rear wing is sorted for now. And yeah, we'll start work on suspensions. So let's build a suspension. It'll take 7 days. Suspension takes a little longer than I would like. What happened here? Car repair finished. Okay, let's see. So this is up to 1992, the gearbox. We really want the gearbox to be better. So let's focus on reliability on the gearbox, I mean the rear wing, and improve this as well. So we'll focus a bit more here. We don't need the rear wing for a while. I think we need it for the next race. Yes, so we'll keep more people on performance. So let's say 30 on performance and 10 on getting this sorted. So if they can get this up to 60, we can use it for this race. Maybe perhaps we should make sure we get it to 60. At least 60, so that we can use it for this race. And yeah, let's see. Improvements. Gearbox is still 6th. We haven't touched the front wing or the brakes and they're still pretty good. Yeah, rear wing and suspension need to be better. Because the British Grand Prix needs both of those things and we are both weak in both of those. Okay, continue. Okay, let's see. Report on upcoming race. Just reminder, we are doing excellent. Keep up the good work. Report on upcoming race. So 42 lap race, 2.3 miles. Lap record is 58. On the weather front, things are expected to be dry. Brakes. Okay, so brakes are important for Cape Town. So we have decent brakes. Brilliant. Cares about the staff. Okay, so we have a good staff center. Okay, we need sponsors. Valmina. Okay, hang on. We'll wait a bit. We need more sponsors. Okay. 58%. So slightly more and we should be done. So another 3 days. So we'll go full performance. We're almost there. So 35 people work on performance. 1999. And these are up to 1816, so they're considerably better than the previous ones. Has that made any difference? Not really. What I'm thinking is, instead of suspension, let's see if we can go another level up on the rear wings, because we'll need both those things for the British Grand Prix. And okay, they've just built the suspension. Yes. Is it any better? Yes, suspension, we've seen an improvement. So we are actually seeing improvement on suspensions. So let's look at the numbers. Okay, suspension is 1740. So we'll try and improve the suspension and get it to level something. Build time here 1789. Hopefully we can have a set ready, the double set basically, for the next race. We have decent brakes, we have decent front wing, so we should be good for South Africa. Gearbox is slightly down, but it is what it is. What can you do? Okay, pre-race preview bites. Okay, Velan are currently top of the standing with 105 points over Steinman, and lead designer Eric Rose hopeful extending the lead at the weekend, telling us that we need to keep Wolfgang Roth and Co in check. Steinman de Graaf is feeling bullish, telling a press conference that our car looks really strong for Cape Town. Put a lot of effort in to make sure that we give the fans from South Africa a great show. Edda Jones-Dottir is hoping for an upturn in the team's fortunes. Okay, so bullish. Steinman are bullish. Okay. Ravelli and Co will give us 400. Peach Plum is still that, and Balmina. Balmina are the better sponsors in terms of their star rating, but they're only giving us upfront money, and they're only giving us and the deal length is 12 races, which isn't great. So for Ravelli are actually paying us more. The 10 races, 400,000 per race, that's 4 million. We'll go with Ravelli. Hopefully our winning would help us. See, Carne Blanco are paying us 200, so we need somebody replacing them as well. Plus Arcus is also running out, Gustavo Cruz is also running out, so we need 3 sponsors for the next after this race, so it'll get interesting. Okay, let's see what they have done. So they've gone up to 62, which is good enough for now. And yep, everybody on performance please. And have we maxed out other things? Not exactly. So why don't you go and work on the brakes, because we are not planning on making the brakes right now. Same for the front wing. We'll first focus on suspension. Rear wing we've already done. We'll do suspension next, then we'll focus on either brakes or front wing, because we are seeing an improvement with the suspension. So making better suspensions is a sensible move, I think. So for now we'll fit the new rear wings on the car. So Surikov and Vajanoja. It gets better. As you can see, engine is spec part, so it's going to be same, but we need other things to sort of get bigger here. And yeah, let's go. Did we miss something? We got the sponsor sorted. We have started work on another suspension. Okay, I think we're good. So what should we expect? Look at this. Last 3 races. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Low fuel burn, medium tire wear. We'll go with second or above just because we have done well. We should not feel under pressure, although it's not necessary. Our winning streak is probably going to run out soon, but for the time being we should enjoy it. Now the question is, do we spend more time on the slower tire or the medium tire? That is the question. So 42 lap race. First we'll have to start the first stint on the ultras, and these ones will be used ultras, so I'm guessing we'll get about 4 or 5 laps perhaps on these. Let's say 5 laps, meaning we have 37. Let's say 6 just to make it easy. 36 laps after that. In order to get 36 super softs, if we'll get, that will be 4 stops. That would be a bit silly. No, 3 stops. We'll start on the ultras, then we'll go on the super softs, again on the super softs, and so 3 stops. We could either go 3 stints on the super softs, or we'll have to use the soft at some point, I think. Yeah, I think this is an even split and we should be good. Plus it could also rain, that could mix things up a bit. For the pit crew, I think the reason why they've been making mistakes is we have often pitted the drivers on the same lap. I think that is probably the bigger reason for them messing things up. Can we continue winning? We have good brakes, we have good front wing. It's the gearbox that's once again not so good. Okay, let's see what we can do weight stripping wise. So suspension will go down to 61. Gearbox will go down to 75. Front wing will leave it at 62. Brakes are crucial, will go 74. And front wing will go 70. Will go 78. 77 is more realistic here. 61, 75, 74. Okay, around 75 is what we should target. The parts could start failing towards the end, and stopping for repairs could certainly lose us our position. So Cape Town, Cape Town, Cape Town. So Surikov setup goes for Oleg. Okay, let's see the laps. 11 to 13, and we are the smoothest, remember, smoothest drivers with the smoothest car. So we are getting 11 to 13. So once we've done our quali, we should still have 7 to 8 laps out of these. 8 would be perfect, and that would give us a lot more flexibility with the strategy. So 8, 42, 8, 34. So 34, I think we can do, let's say we do 8 laps here, then we do 18 here, let's say. So 8 and 18 is 26, and 14. We will be a bit tight. We can't do 2 stints on the soft. I think what we could do is realistically go on the ultras, go on the softs, drag it out as long as possible, then go on the super softs. If we are struggling to get to the end, we can dash in, use one of the used ultras, and then go again. So I think we should be okay. We should work on the super softs. Bjorn, and same here. Yeah, things are looking fine. We'll see how it is during practice, if it's wet or something. And yeah, and we'll see each other after practice. Welcome back. Practice done. This was a good session. No rain. We got level 3s on both the quali tire and the race tire. And what we've noticed is the other teams seem to be quicker here. The Rossini and the Steinman both got quicker times than us, so it was still close, but not as close as I would like, because you can see Cavalcanti is almost 2/10 quicker than our guys. So even Labe was a bit quicker. So hopefully we can still fight, but let's see. So Q1 is definitely dry. Yep. So we'll go qualifying trim, ultra softs, and for Bianca Janoja we go super overtake mode and qualifying trim, so he can be quicker on all the tires. So we got Oleg was having a lot of trouble getting the setups right, but we managed. Season 11, no, this is season 12, race 6, South Africa, 1 excellent, 2 greats, and 26 for Kajanoja. Season 12, race 6, South Africa, 2 excellence, 1 great. Okay, so cars look good. This tire is used out completely, so we can't even go on this one. What I'm thinking is, in the first shootout we go on these tires, and that way we can save 2 sets. Okay, it's not necessary, but yeah, let's just be safe, because we are not as quick here as we were in some other places, and we need to get inside the top 2 to get our money as well. Okay, I don't see rain here, so I think we can wait. Plus this is a very short track, so we can do 2 attempts even if we wait a bit. I'm only worried about the rain here, because the more grip we have on track, the faster it will be. Track temperatures are low, so we don't have to worry about the tires heating. Okay, we also need to worry about basically track position, getting a clear run, etc. So we are the first team on the grid, so our pit exit is the shortest. Okay boys, Surikov seems to have a clear enough track. Yes. Yeah, I would really love to do well here. We have never even managed a podium here. Cavalcanti is slightly quicker. Kajanoja is going faster. Nice. Good job, good job. So at least we are competitive, because in practice it looked a bit like Kitano looked faster, Steinman looked faster, Rossini looked faster, and Cavalcanti, the second Rossini car, looked faster. So that is troubling, because Valgazar is the main driver there. Okay, let's wait it out. I think this is it. No rain expected. So the usual suspects will be down there: John Stottier, Fox, Camaro, Dickey, Nightingale. Yeah, top 12 are not even going out. Even Bourguignon is confident enough that he will be fine, which is a bit risky at 15. Yeah, he has dropped down. See, we have a casualty. Bourguignon has dropped. Fox managed to get a better lap. See, at the end of the session there's more grip, so unless you are significantly quicker, that is a mistake. So Bourguignon is the big casualty of the first session. I think he went too early for his one and only lap, and okay, so Bourguignon is eliminated. John Stottier, Nightingale, and Dickey and Windsor. Where's the other Windsor? So Marlene Hess is a good driver. She has out qualified her teammate quite easily. Yeah, she would have been probably winning races with us now if she wasn't so greedy a few seasons ago. So Q2, we have to remember that the Q2 tire gets locked. So we have to go out right when there's maximum grip, get one lap in, and hopefully that should be good enough to get us inside the top 10. We can't afford to mess this up. Okay, let's just increase the speed. Okay, his temperature is going down. I hope it doesn't rain or something. Okay, hang on. We are fine, don't worry. I want to go out so that when they start the lap, they have the maximum grip on track. That way, we'll get the best time and we won't have to worry about going out again. Okay, I think we can go. Surikov is out. It looks like he has a clear enough track. And beyond Kajanoja. Okay. Both look like they have a fairly clear track. Surikov has a car behind him, but he's starting his lap. And here goes Kajanoja. Okay, Surikov is quick in first sector, Kajanoja is quick. We're not seeing purple times though. I think we are the last people not doing a lap. And Surikov only goes 9th. Ooh, this isn't good. What happened, Surikov? Where did you lose the pace? Now see, this tire will get locked. We can't use this tire. Should we go out again? Surikov isn't safe. Surikov is definitely not safe. See, this messes up everything, even our third session. We can't, he's 10th, he has to go out. We leave beyond as it is, because I think he should be fine. I don't know what happened with Surikov there. Everybody's going out apart from De Graaf. Cavalcanti is going fast. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous now. Kajanoja is dropping as well. No. No, he hasn't improved. What the hell? Oh, and also, there was no point in going out because it looks like... How did we suddenly become so slow? We were fast in quali, we were fast in Q1. Troubling times here. Did they just have a bad session? Because we ended up using a tire for Surikov, which isn't good news. Because if we had stayed inside, we would still have survived, but we didn't know. So, a bit troubling here. Well off the pace in Q2. Hopefully this was just a blip and we are back to normal. That Q2 session has really bothered me. Okay, I think there might be rain. Okay, guys. Okay, this tire is locked out, so we'll use this one. Yeah, you can use the fresh tire. So we need to get the time in before it starts raining. Hurry. I think most people are out, so it shouldn't matter. But you need to get the lap done before it gets heavy rain. Giuliani is going fast, even on used tires. Okay, Kajanoja is doing a good first sector. Good second sector. Surikov has gone second. Kajanoja is back on pole. 7 tenths quicker than Flores. Okay, fair enough. Where is Cavalcanti? Is 5. Tyler's using super sauce. It's already raining. It's already too late. DeGraff is probably screwed. Yes, I think we have pole again. Nicely done, Kajanoja. Nicely done. It's the ice wet, so we should be fine. DeGraff was only 3,000ths of a second slower, so definitely they have improved. But don't know what happened in Q2. Should we go out again? There's no point really. Why not? Let's go out on interest, have some fun. Not going to improve anything, but just in case. I don't expect people on wet tires to get faster. Surikov managed only 5th. Because people have improved, it seems. Towards the end, I think. Yeah, it was fine. We're just checking out the wet weather things. He still says pole, so he got that pole in the bag. Yep, everybody's coming back. Kajanoja is on pole, but Surikov is only 5th. So that was a bit of a surprise. And Surikov is 8/10 slower. I think this is probably because everybody else got their race bonuses as well. Qualifying bonuses. Now it all comes down to our car being smooth. That is the only thing that can help us win this race, because rain could also play a part and mess things up. Plus Surikov doesn't look like he's on top form in this race, so it might be down to Kajanoja. Okay, let's go and see what we can do in the race. It is wet at the start. I can see droplets on the side. Okay, it stays wet and it might actually get wetter. We'll still select the super sauce because obviously it should be dry at some point. How many laps can we get on these tires? 16 to 18, so probably 14-15 realistically. Strategy, we need Surikov to get close to Kajanoja and we need Kajanoja to hold the lead, but it's wet, so if we go too aggressive they could crash. Even this is a bit risky. We just need a good start of the line for Kajanoja so he can hold the lead, because Surikov is 5th on the grid, so he's not around to help, and Surikov needs to overtake a few people and get up to 2 or 3 quickly. I'm a bit nervous here because Kajanoja is on his own against Rick DeGraff. Flores, Balcazar, Nikolai. Nikolai needs to get past the second row and get in between. Okay, I'm a bit worried. Kajanoja needs to get a good start and not crash. Okay, good start, beautiful, beautiful. Surikov did exactly what we wanted him to do. Okay, drive normally, push a bit on the tires. Drive normally, get the heat on the tires. That red car is right behind you, boys. Just make sure. This could not have gone better for us. But red car is all over Surikov. Come on, Surikov. Surikov, push more on the fuel. Ease up a bit on the tires. Just make sure you keep that car behind. Yeah, keep that red car behind. Let Kajanoja run away a bit. Kajanoja, push on the engine. We need Surikov to just hold them up for him. Come on, keep going, keep going. I think when they are on their own like this, up ahead, there's less chance of crashing. Yeah, we need Kajanoja just to get a bit of distance between himself and his teammate. And Surikov will do the rest, holding them up. Okay, Surikov, keep pushing on the tire. Drive normally on the fuel. Kajanoja, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, back off on the fuel. Push a bit more on the tires. His tires are not getting warm enough. Okay, he's about 2.5 clear of Surikov. Surikov is still ahead of the red car of Balcazar. This is what we want. Okay, temperatures look good. Drive normally. Surikov, push a bit on the fuel, drive normally on the tire. I think so far we have controlled this race very well. It gets full wet, I think. Okay, this is troubling because we'll have to pit and then pit again. Okay, we need to get this right. If it gets full wet, we'll have to... I think what we'll do is we'll just pit twice. No, hang on, let's think. If we pit, because we won't be able to get to lap 20-21 when it gets full wet. So what I'm thinking is we push on these tires, stay ahead, and even if we pit in say lap 10 or 12 and pit twice, that shouldn't matter because we are a bit smoother. I hope that works out. Okay, keep pushing, see if you can extend the lead. It's Surikov who's getting closer now. Push a bit on the fuel. Surikov has left behind Balcazar. Not left behind, but he's a bit closer now to Bjorn. I mean, I don't mind Surikov winning, but we do want our guys to finish 1 and 2. Okay, see, the problem is it gets full wet. No, I think we'll be fine. We'll just stay normal and we'll go on inters because the water is only full wet for a short time, so we can just drive normally, do our normal strategy. We have pushed the tires a bit, but everybody is in the same boat. Okay, how is the tire situation? 20%. Dropping a bit pace wise. Okay, let's pit him. And we can pit Surikov the lap after a lap. Okay, ease up a bit, Surikov. Okay, boys, we need a good pit stop. Okay, thank you. Okay, Bjorn, just push a bit on the tires. He's down to 7. Surikov, you can pit. Okay, we'll just be normal. Drive normally. Maybe look after the fuel until the pits. Okay, Bjorn is in the lead, so this has worked out nicely. Surikov is a bit behind someone. Flores. Okay, get past these people who haven't pitted. So, and Bjorn, you can push as well. Get past Labe. We don't want anybody messing up our strategy. See, everybody is doing the same thing. So 1 and 2, Labe in the pits, De Graaf in the pits. So De Graaf is third I mean. Rajanoja is first, Surikov is 3.4 behind. So everything went about as smoothly as we wanted after the first round of stops. Now the thing is, when this gets really wet, some people will definitely go on wets, but wet I'm guessing is about 4 or 5 laps. We could do that and then go on another set of inters for the last stint. This is extremely difficult to judge. We'll have to watch out and see what the others are doing. So drive a bit normally. Right now, just back off a bit on both things. We need to see how this works out. Because see, when the bars go up lap 21, that is wet. So it says 21, but I think it's 2 laps each. So 8 or 9 laps would be quite wet. I think we should probably go on to the wets. And let's see if anybody does that. So now, next lap, it should be wet. So what we can do is we can go and do a short stint on the wet tires. And then go on to inters again for the last stint and finish the race on that. So about now we should consider wets. We have to watch out and see if anybody goes in, because if we go and we are not fast enough, or if it isn't wet enough, he is saying wets. Okay, Okay, we'll put him on wets because he wanted it. Surikov will go next lap. Surikov wants to pit as well. How far behind is he? Okay, we'll just pit him on the same lap as well. Come on, people, we need a good stop here. Okay, good stops. Okay, push on the tires, push on the fuel. Yeah, we want them to be quicker. See, this will be very wet for the next 4 or 5 laps. Then when it starts easing off again, we can go back onto the dry tires, I mean the inters. Yeah, this turned out to be a full wet race. Come on boys, we need pace here. I'm not seeing pace. We are 10-11 behind De Graaf. I think De Graaf is going to hang on to the dry inters. We need to be quicker. We are quicker. We are 10 seconds quicker here. I mean, this would be because of the pit lane. We are not running away from Giuliani here. Surikov, push more on the fuel. Push more on the fuel. Come on, get past Labe. Okay, he's definitely getting closer. Come on, come on. That's it, that's it. Yes. Okay, drive normally on the fuel. Drive normally on the fuel. So we are 4 and 5. People are pitting. They are going on wets. Yes. They went a bit early perhaps. De Graaf is 9 seconds ahead. He's slower than us, definitely. We can see that. Okay, Bjorn, push a bit on the fuel. Surikov is right behind you. De Graaf is in pitting. But as you can see, even per sector he's losing several tenths. He's only 5 seconds ahead now. Yeah, his tires are worn out, so he has to stop anyway. What we are hoping is we can negotiate this wet session. See, he's in the pits. And is he going on another inter? No, yes, he's going on another inter. And we have to consider inters again soon. His inters will have to last till the end of the race. We should get another lap in. Okay, we'll pit Kajanoja for another inter. Surikov will have to wait another lap. Surikov, push on the fuel and push on the tires as well, don't worry. Well, I'm a bit worried about crashing, so we'll not push on the tires. Hang on. Oh, we pitted Surikov. My bad. Pitted the wrong guy. Okay, Kajanoja, push, push, push. And there's a mistake on Surikov's. Come on people, why do you keep doing this? There was no pressure on you. Come on, don't mess up this one. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, he's still ahead of Surikov. I think that mistake cost him, otherwise Surikov may have been ahead. Now De Graaf is ahead. Come on boys, we need to catch De Graaf. We don't want to lose this. Because De Graaf is probably going to struggle towards the end on these tires. So keep driving normally, keep driving normally. Okay, he's having some issues with something. I think suspension. Okay, Bjorn seems okay. I get close to De Graaf. Okay, push a bit on the tires. I'm hoping De Graaf pits again towards the end. We are fine from Labe. We are only worried about De Graaf. Surely he can't go all the way to the end on these tires. Yeah, this is Inter all the way to the end. Question is whether he'll pit. I think we should not be too aggressive here. Yeah, we need to keep the temperatures up as well. Okay, he's extending his lead. He's 7.4 ahead now. Okay, this is a bit troubling. Yeah, he's in clear air, so he's using that. I think we may struggle. I think he will struggle towards the end. Okay, get past the back marker. think we are having issues on the car as well. Come on, blue flag, please, blue flag. Surikov is 4 seconds ahead of 3 seconds ahead. So Lave suddenly got some pace as well. It seems the Steinmans are quick here. 7.7, come on. He's, I think, trying to go to the end here on these tires. Surely not. Yeah, this would be a bit of a disaster if he wins this, because we had the strategy right. We went on the right tires. He actually stayed on the inters. He never even touched the wet tires. We had a good start. Surikov managed to get in second. So I'm a bit worried why he is doing so well here. I don't think he's stopping. Push on the tires, boys. Push on the tires. 8 seconds clear. Hopefully he's just pushing like a maniac and pitting for the last 1 or 2 laps. But I'm a bit nervous now. His pace is going down a bit. Come on, De Graaf, pit. He is pitting. Okay, we are fine. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Come on, relax. Surikov, relax on the tire. We are going to do this. Kajanoja is up on the tire. Yeah, get past the back marker. Don't let Surikov get you. Yeah, it's now about Surikov versus Kajanoja. Okay, 2 laps remaining. Tire wear is not helping. Okay, ease up on the tires. Ease up on the tires. Okay, De Graaf is charging, probably. Yes. Hope the couple of back markers can help us out. Okay, final lap, Kajanoja. Let's do this. Good boy, come on. We have the fuel. Push a bit on the fuel if you like. And De Graaf is still about 5 and a bit seconds behind. So yeah, that's it. 1 and 2 in the bag. Yes. Race win number 6, and Surikov has my second. Yeah, I think the start helped us out, and De Graaf ended up pitting again towards the end. His tire, but his strategy was good. We actually went too aggressive on the tires at the start in order to keep our position, but it did work out. So I'm relieved, even though there was a mistake with Surikov's pit stop. Otherwise, I think Surikov would have won this. Because at that second pit stop, he would have come out in front of Kajanoja, and Surikov in front would not have given up that place. I don't know why they are making mistakes so regularly. So you can see De Graaf stayed on the inters for 13, and then he went on another. But the last 3 laps, this is what cost him. If his car was a bit smoother, he would have won it quite easily. And I think Bjorn stayed out 1 lap more on the wets. That probably did not help. And Surikov only went behind because of the bad pit stop. So 6 wins in a row. Another track we haven't won before. Maximum points once again. De Graaf is 3rd once again. So he is the only one sort of keeping up the fight right now. Kajanoja wins his 2nd race of the season. Surikov, he is now catching up to Surikov. This is probably going to worry Surikov. Surikov is only 31 ahead. So, what if Surikov crashes or something and Bjorn wins the race? It might be a bit sad if Surikov doesn't win and Bjorn manages to win it. So we are now significantly clear of Steinman Motorsport. Rossini are now back in 3rd. Yeah, Surikov needs to worry about Kajanoja. Mostly because Kajanoja is doing a better qualifying, and now he's racing well as well. Like this one, I wasn't sure, but Surikov had a great start. See, his numbers are declining definitely. Consistency is also decreased. He was up to 18-20. Adaptability is down as well. He's losing per race, it seems. This is a bit weird because he's losing so much per race. Stats are dropping badly. Is this just an age thing? Surely it's not just about age. Strange, but yeah, his numbers are declining very quickly per race. Yeah, he might not get to the end of the season if he keeps dropping this quickly. Anyway, next race is in Guildford and it's also looking wet, and we'll have to try and get the suspensions ready so that we can have a chance here as well. Like you saw, South Africa became a bit of a challenge, so we are starting to struggle. I say not struggling yet, but starting, and we need we need our boys to be on top form. And at this point, Surikov, yeah, Kajanoja was probably going to take over next season if things continue like this. But anyway, I'm happy things are going well. We have won 6 races. We are leading the team's championship. We are 125 clear of Steinman, but Steinman have made improvements, so we have to do that as well. And hopefully we can continue development. And if we can keep this up until say the American Grand Prix, then we should be certain to win the title. So hopefully you enjoyed watching that, and I'll see you for the next one in Guildford.